What if I told you that you already have the strength inside you to withstand any storm? What is the philosophy that made Roman emperors indestructible and slaves free in spirit? It is not magic. It is Stoicism. And if you still think that philosophy is a boring theory for bookworms, this video will change your mind forever. Because Stoicism is not about words, it's about actions. It's about calm in the midst of chaos, about courage when everyone gives up, about freedom even in prison. Today you will learn not just what Stoicism is, but how it can change your life. Get ready. The journey inside yourself begins. Stoicism was born in ancient Greece more than 2,000 years ago. Zeno of Cithion is considered to be its founder, but he did not sit in a castle or a temple. He taught right on the street, under a colonnade, a stoa, hence the name Stoicism. This philosophy was created not for books, but for life. Imagine a world where you control nothing but your thoughts and actions. A world where rain and sun, losses and successes are just events, but your reaction to them is your true self. This is exactly what Stoicism taught. It's not what happened to you that matters, but how you react to it. The basic idea of Stoicism is simple and powerful. There are things that depend on us and things that do not. Does it sound trite? But this phrase is the key to inner peace, because as long as you are fighting against circumstances that you cannot change, you are a slave. And when you accept them and control your attitude, you are free. Look at the life of the slave Epictetus. He had no wealth, no power, but he had wisdom. And he wrote, "You do not worry about events. You are worried about your opinion about them." How often do we get frustrated by nonsense? A Stoic learns to see everything objectively, without drama. The Roman emperor Marcus Aurelius was one of the greatest Stoics. Every night he wrote reminders to himself to stay wise and calm, not for the public, but for himself. These notes became the book To Myself, which still inspires millions today. He had an empire, but most importantly, he had himself. Stoicism is not about being indifferent. It is about being unbreakable. It is not cold indifference, but hot inner strength. It is the ability to maintain dignity, even when the whole world is against you. A Stoic doesn't ignore pain. He turns it into strength. Imagine that you have lost your job, panic, fear, anger. Now look at it through the eyes of a Stoic. Your job is not under your control, but your attitude is under your control. You can either cry or get up and act. Stoicism says, the choice is always yours. The Stoics taught that the highest value is virtue, not money, not fame, not comfort. It is courage, wisdom, justice, and self-control, because only these make a person strong from the inside. Without them, you are a leaf in the wind. With them, you are a rock. Every morning a Stoic asks himself, what can I do well today? And in the evening, what have I done? Introspection is like a soul for the soul. Without it, there will be no growth. Stoicism is a philosophy of action. Do you have problems in your family, at work, in your heart? Instead of complaining, act. Control what you can, accept what you can't, and learn to distinguish one from the other. Even today, in times of chaos, war, social media, and artificial intelligence, Stoicism is more relevant than ever, because it does not give recipes for happiness but the power to be happy no matter what. One of the principles of Stoicism is memento mori, remember death. This is not a horror story, it's a motivation, because when you realize that life is not eternal, you start to live for real. Without procrastination, without fear. Stoicism is also about love for people. It's about compassion, about acceptance. Being a Stoic does not mean being tough. It means being strong and kind at the same time. And another thing is that Stoicism does not require an ideal. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to strive to be better every day. One step, one action, one choice. Remember, life is not what happened to you. It is how you responded to it. Stoicism gives you a sword and a shield, not only to survive, but to win. If you want to start practicing Stoicism, start small. In the morning, think, what could go wrong today and how will I respond to it? This prepares you for life, not illusions.
And in the evening, write down, what did I do right today? What did I do wrong? How can I become wiser tomorrow? These are simple actions, but they are the ones that build true strength. Stoicism is like an exercise machine for the soul. The more you practice, the stronger you become. And this strength stays with you forever, in victories and in defeats. You can't change the world, but you can change yourself. And through that, you can change the impact you have on the world. And this is the true philosophy of a hero. Because a Stoic is not just a thinker. He is a warrior of the spirit. Someone who goes forward even when it's dark. Someone who does not look for excuses. Someone who builds himself. And if you listen to this, it means that something is already awakening in you. Perhaps it is the voice of the Stoic in you. A voice that says, you are stronger than you think. You are ready. Go. If this video made you think, inspired you, or gave you a boost, please subscribe to the channel. Your support gives us the strength to create even more powerful philosophical stories. And if we get 5,000 likes, I will post a video on how to calculate your financial code using numerology and become successful. And write in the comments, what does being strong mean to you? I'm waiting for your opinion.